now in the hands of your starter. At top of the stretch here in the first field of 8, HG's Caitlin, My Friend Mickey, Heartbreak's Best, Calder Hill Jill, Race Me Nightlight, Derby's Wave, 2 trailers, Proud and True, and a Passion Global. Field of 8 for 550. Coming through the lane. Down off of the gate to 8, HG's Caitlin heads out for the lead. Second on the outside is My Friend Mickey. Into the turn now. And a HG's Caitlin from the lead. Second on the outside, My Friend Mickey. Race Me Nightlight. Out third on the outside. And down the backside now. Up to the opening quarter. And a Race Me Nightlight is sailing up front on the lead. HG's Caitlin second. Out third on the outside. And that is Derby's Wave. From 4, My Friend Mickey, and Calder Hill Jill. At Passion Global, Proud and True, the trailers, Heartbreak's Best. 31 3/5 past opening quarter, heading down toward the half mile and Race Me Nightlight. Races as the best up front here, driving second, HG's Caitlin. And 3 on the outside, that is Calder Hill Jill. From 4, Passion Global to the outside. My Friend Mickey is 5. And Proud and True. Heartbreak's Best. Off stride in the backfield is Derby's Wave. 104 2/5 up the backside. The 3/4 up and coming now. And a Race Me Nightlight by 5 is comfortable with the field. Second, HG's Caitlin. Third, Passion Global from 4, Calder Hill Jill. And then up in 5, My Friend Mickey to Proud and True, Heartbreak's Best, and Derby's Wave. A stable turn, second and final time by 10 up front. It's Race Me Nightlight and Alan Tracy, second, HG's Caitlin. Then Passion Global. 136 2/5 past 3/4. Stretch drive remaining. The fight here is for second because Race Me Nightlight has extended his lead to 12. And through the lanes, Race Me Nightlight. In a cakewalk here, second. HG's Caitlin, and Passion Global is third. And officially from the lower turn, 6-year-old brown pacing mare by Skip by Night, nuclear powered by Kelsey McIsaac and Sydney trained and driven Alan Tracy. Winning easily 2-7 3/5. 6-year-old mare Race Me Nightlight. That trackside cooler presentation. To the winner, Race Me Nightlight and Alan Tracy. Cooler donated in the first by the Heat Cafe Limited and Kent McLeod. Your officials for this evening's card of racing in the judges' stand this evening. Presiding judge is Mr. John Coleman. Associate judges Richard Perush and Mr. Irving Keel. The starter is Doug Rankin. Top of the lane here in the second, field of 7 in the island. Jeff Pace. They go for 900. Bordertown Bell, Jay Finesse, Bourbon Babe, Philly McNasty, Table Damage, J.M. Buddy, Lone Treader is Chop and Blue Chat. Field of 7. Down off of the gate and away. Bourbon Babe heads out for the lead. Jay Finesse and Philly McNasty Follow out into the turn now. And Bourbon Babe racing up front. Philly McNasty second on the outside. Jay Finesse third at the rail. Up in 4. That is J.M. Buddy from 5 at the rail. Table Damage, then Chop and Blue Chip and Border Town Bell, the trailer. Up past the opening quarter, Bourbon Babe, the leader. Second on the outside is J.M. Buddy. Third at the rail, Philly McNasty, and 4, Jay Finesse. And up 5 on the outside, Chop and Blue Chip. 6, Table Damage. 29 and 2/5, a good opening quarter. Max Seal has Bourbon Babe. Up front setting the fraction. Second, Philly McNasty. Third on the outside, J.M. Buddy. From 4, down at the rail, Jay Finesse. 5 on the outside, Chop and Blue Chip. And Table Damage. On towards the 5/8 turn now, and Bourbon Babe still up front on the lead. Second, Philly McNasty. Third on the outside, J.M. Buddy. From 4, Jay Finesse. And then 5, Table Damage. 6 is Chop and Blue Chip. 59 and 4/5. They were past the half mile up the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming, and Bourbon Babe, the leader, Philly McNasty is second. Jay Finesse is third. Table Damage scoots down the rail in 4. And J.M. Buddy, the outside in 5, then Chop and Blue Chip. Stable turns second and final time, and 3-year-old Philly McNasty heads to the lead now. Second is Bourbon Babe, then Jay Finesse third. Table Damage is there. 1:30 and 3/5 past 3/4. The racing through the lanes now, and Philly McNasty is going to hang on. Table Damage scooting down, finished up second. Officially in the winner's circle, 3-year-old, Bay Pacing Philly by Arcane Hanover from Sue Ann Janet. Voted trained by Arden Malford and Sydney Harold Uden. Up doing the driving. It's a new lifetime mark. 2 minutes, 4/5, 3-year-old Philly McNasty. That trackside cooler presentation to the winner. Philly McNasty, owner Arden Malford, driver Harold Uden. Cooler donated and being presented by the grandchildren. Out of the stretch here in the third, West River Haley. Velvet Burner, Chelsea's Helen, Jean's Expert, Cito Gal, driving Miss Tuesday. And Imager, field of 7. Down off the gate and away. West River Haley, Cito Gal, driving Miss Tuesday, heading out early. Into the turn now. And a West River Haley up front for the lead, driving Miss Tuesday. Second on the outside, Cito Gal's third at the rail. From 4, Imager, then Velvet Burner, Chelsea's Helen, and Jean's Expert up the backside to the opening quarter, and driving Miss Tuesday on the outside. Looking to take over the lead from West River Haley. Up third, Cito Gal, and West River Haley driving on from the lead, driving Miss Tuesday. Pops in the 2-hole, Cito Gal is 3. Imager up in 4 from 5, Velvet Burner, then Chelsea's Helen. And Jean's Expert, good opening quarter of 29 and 2/5. Heading down toward the half mile now to West River Haley. Up front on the lead, driving Miss Tuesday second, Velvet Burner. Out third on the outside from 4, Chelsea's Helen to the outside, and 5, Cito Gal. And Jean's Expert gets in gear. Trailer is Imager. To the 5/8 turn now at a West River Haley. Still up front on the lead. Half mile, 101. Velvet Burner driving second. Third, driving Miss Tuesday. And Chelsea's Helen. Up in 4 from 5, Gene's Expert. And Imager and Citogal driving past 3/4 now to Velvet Burner. On the outside with the lead, Westover Haley. At the rail is not finished yet. Driving Miss Tuesday is 3rd, then up in 4. Gene's Expert and Chelsea's Helen, 1:33 past 3/4 now. Coming home, Westover Haley, Velvet Burner driving Miss Tuesday, and Chelsea's Helen on the far, far outside is just mowing them down. Racing through the lanes, and Chelsea's Helen drives on to win it. Judges looking at a place print between Velvet Burner and driving. Officially in the winner's circle, 9-year-old bay pacing mare by Bio Buccaneer from Chelsea's Jubilee. Owner trained by Byron McKinnon to Waterford. Justin McKinnon up doing the driving, equaling lifetime mark 6 years ago, set 2-4 and 3/5. Now 9-year-old mare Chelsea's Helen. The entries for the 4th are now in the hands of your starter. At top of the stretch here in the 4th. On Roman Line Road, Happy Piper pacing buckets, 2 Morgans. Donmar Fraser, Polar Pat Can. Abby Lee Down and Louisiana Brew. Outfield of 8. Through the lanes, down off of the gate away at Roman Line Road. 2 Morgans, Donmar Fraser hit O'Durley. End of the turn now. And Donmar Fraser comes away from the lead. Roman Line Road is 2nd, 2 Morgans. Up 3rd in the outside, 4 Happy Piper. And then up in 5, Abby Lee Down, 6 pacing buckets. Then Louisiana Bruin, Polar Pat Can up toward the opening quarter, and Donmar Fraser. Up front for the lead, Roman Line Road is 2nd. Driving 3rd, Happy Piper from 4 to Morgans. In 5, Abby Lee Down, the outside 6. That is pacing buckets. Louisiana Brew's going to follow him. And your treaders, Polar Pat Can, 30 and 3 past opening quarter. Heading down toward the half mile now. And Donmar Fraser, JW beaten up front. 2nd is Roman Line Road. 3rd, Happy Piper from 4. 2 Morgans, peaks to the outside. Pacing buckets is 5. Abby Lee Down's going to scoot down the rail. Louisiana Brew's going to tip 3 deep. Treader, Polar Pat Can. To the 5/8 turn now. And Donmar Fraser still from the lead. Roman Line Road is out 2nd on the outside, driving 3rd. On the extreme outside, that is Louisiana Brew in the middle. 2 Morgans from 5. Happy Piper up past 3/4 now at Roman Line Road. The leader, but Louisiana Brew, is up on the outside 2nd, driving 3rd. Donmar Fraser, and then 2 Morgans. After a half, 102 and 2, we're heading to the 7/8 now. 134 past 3/4. Louisiana Brew is going to point them towards home. Roman Line Road is 2nd at the rail. And coming back on, racing down and toward the mile now. And Louisiana Brew gets it by a nose. Judges looking at a win print. Judges are 3-year-old bay pacing filly by Brewster Blue Chip. Lady Louisiana by Mary Lou Rankin Denton, North Sydney, trained by Donald Rankin. Harold Uden up 2nd winner on the program. 2nd new lifetime mark, 205. 3-year-old filly in the winner's circle is Louisiana Brew. And a trackside cooler presentation to the winner. And also a whip donated by Russell McDonald to Waterford. The winner here, Louisiana Brew. Owner, Mary Lou Rankin Denton, and driver Harold Uden, 2nd winner on the program. 4th official. The fifth comes to the top of the lane. Louis Mazaka Services Limited Pace. They go for 575, full field of 8. Cassidy Fern, Fernhill Jill. Garden Mist, Rev Majik, JJ's Jaguar, Doubled Kuroda. Nebar Last Chance, an initial shock. Outfield of 8. Down off of the gate and away, and Fernhill Jill heads out for the lead. Cassidy Fern is second. Rev Majik drives up third for Doubled Kuroda. And Nebar Last Chance in 5. JJ's Jaguar, initial shock. And Garden Mist down the backside to the opening quarter now. And a Rev Majik from the lead, second. In the middle, Double Kuroda. Third on the outside, JJ's Jaguar. From 4, Fernhill Jill. And a 5. That is Cassidy Fern. Then Nebar Last Chance, initial shock. And a Garden Mist. Stable turn for the first time in JJ's Jaguar after being 3 deep down the backside. Points it up front after an opening quarter, 30 seconds even. Rev Majik is second. Fernhill Jill is third. Doubled Kuroda is 4. Then up 5 to the outside comes Cassidy Fern. And Garden Mist is 6. And Nebar Last Chance, an initial shock to the 5/8 turn now. And JJ's Jaguar under urging up front on the lead, second. On the outside is Rev Majik, third Cassidy Fern, Fernhill Jill. Then Nebar Last Chance. Up the backside, and Rev Majik takes over the lead. Driving second now is Garden Mist. Third in the middle is Cassidy Fern from 4. Initial shock is getting in gear. Stable turn second and final time now, Rev Majik. And the leader, Garden Mist, is second. Initial shock is patiently waiting here third. 1 minute, 3/5 at the half, 3/4, 1:33 and 4. Off the top turn, gonna stroll through the lane now to Rev Majik. Brings him on home. Garden Mist is second, then initial shock. Racing through the lanes, a driving triple for Harold Uden, Garden Mist. And for the win, Rev Majik second. Then initial shock is third. And officially in the winner's circle, 9-year-old, facing yelling by Nero from Roan Mist. Out and trained by Kerry McCaskill and Sydney. Harold Udenop, a driving triple on the evening, 2:05 and a 1/5 there with 9-year-old Garden Mist. Entries for the 6th in the hands of the starter. The top of the lane, Doug's Hair Center Pace, NS Empress, Gateway, Real Frank, Tammy's Pride, Deadly Diap, Dusty Lane Laura, A Little Wonder, Paying in Percent, Field of 8, Doug's Hair Center Pace, off the gate and away, Gateway and Tammy's Pride, head out early along with NS Empress, into turn now, and Gateway strolls away from the lead, second, is NS Empress, driving up third, Tammy's Pride, from 4, Little Wonder. And up 5 of the outside, Deadly Diep from 6, Paying in Percent. And Dusty Lane Laura and Real Frank. Down the backside toward the opening quarter, now at a Gateway is the leader. Second, NS Empress. Third, Tammy's Pride. From 4 Little Wonder and 5 Ping in Person. Dusty Lane Laura. Deadly Dieppe, then Real Frank. A stable turn first time, 30-1 opening quarter. Pace setter is Gateway for Jason McNeil. Second, NS Empress. Third, Tammy's Pride from 4 Little Wonder. Ping in Person peeks to the outside in 5. That in 6, Dusty Lane Laura, Deadly Dieppe, and Real Frank. On past the half now, and Gateway is comfortable driving up front on the lead. Second, NS Empress. Third, Tammy's Pride. Out from 4, A Little Wonder, and 5, Ping in Person, then Dusty Lane Laura. Deadly Dieppe. And then Real Frank, 101 and 2 past the half up the backside. 3/4. And Gateway by 2 up front from the lead. NS Empress second. Tammy's Pride is third. And then in 4, A Little Wonder, Ping in Person, and Dusty Lane Laura. On past 3/4 now, and Gateway by 1 up front. Second, NS Empress. Tammy's Pride third. In 4, Little Wonder. Then Dusty Lane Laura. 132 and 1/5 past 3/4. NS Empress peeks to the outside. Out the top turn, and Gateway is bringing them on home. And NS Empress is going to take a run and drives on by now. Out through the lanes, and Joe Garib's NS Empress wins for GW Beaton. Gateway second. Tammy's Pride is up third. And officially in the winner's circle, a 5-year-old. At top of the stretch, Fillies and Bears, and the Bricky Demir Construction Pace for 675. Fernhill Joy, Country Rhythm, One-Way Colleen, Starlight Nickway, Todd's Rosebud, Gregory's Dream, Island Quaint, and Bucky's Barbie. Field of 8. Down off the gate away in Country Rhythm. And Todd's Rosebud hit old early. Into the turn now to Country Rhythm. Comes away from the lead. Second is Todd's Rosebud. Bucky's Bargy is up third. Gregory's Dream from 4. Down the backside toward the opening quarter, and Country Rhythm the leader. Second, Todd's Rosebud. Third, Bucky's Barbie. From 4, Gregory's Dream. 8 of 5, One-Way Colleen. In 6, Fernhill Joy. And Starlight Nickway and Island Quaint heading towards now. The opening, the stable turn first time. And Country Rhythm is up front down the lead. After an opening quarter of 30 and 3, second, Todd's Rosebud. Bucky's Barbie is third. Gregory's Dream to the outside in 4. Heading down toward the half mile now, and a Country Rhythm, the pace setter, second. Is Gregory's Dream on the outside, driving third. And Todd's Rosebud from 4, Bucky's Barbie. And then in 5, One-Way Colleen. Fernhill Joy, Starlight Nickway, and Island Quaint. To the 5/8 turn now. And a Country Rhythm still up front. Half mile, 102 and 1. Gregory's Dream is second. Todd's Rosebud is third. From 4, Bucky's Barbie and One-Way Colleen. Starlight Nickway, then Fernhill Joy at Island Quaint up past the 3/4 now. And a Country Rhythm from the lead. Gregory's Dream second. One-Way Colleen is on the far outside. Then Todd's Rosebud and Bucky's Barbie. 133 and 4/5 past 3/4. Off the top turn, driving on through the lanes now to Gregory's Dream's going to bring him on home. One-Way Colleen's on the outside. Country Rhythm at the rail. Bucky's Barbie in the middle. Driving down toward the mile, and Gregory's Dream's going to win it. Country Rhythm second, and One-Way Colleen is third. And officially in the winner's circle, a 6-year-old bay pacing mare by Oscar Tension from Midgay Bailey. Owned, trained, and driven by Kevin Bailey. Race winning trip 205, 6-year-old mare, Gregory's Dream, and a trackside cooler. At top of the stretch, race number 8, Needs Pace, Via's Maker, Rambling Way, J.G. Robb, Kawasaki Jen, Bucky's De La Hoya, I Need a Fella, Dream to Brunswick. A field of 7 here in the 8th. Coming through the lane, down off of the gate, the way to Rambling Way, and Kawasaki Jen head out early. Via's Maker is 3rd, then J.G. Robb, I Need a Fella, Dream to Brunswick. And Bucky's De La Hoya to the opening quarter now. And a Kawasaki Jen up front on the lead. 2nd is Rambling Way. Via's Maker is 3rd from 4, J.G. Robb. Up in 5, I Need a Fella, Dream New Brunswick. Then Bucky's De La Hoya passing the opening quarter. And Gordy Wadden Jr. steering up front on the leader. And Kawasaki Jen. 2nd, Rambling Way. 3rd, Via's Maker. From 4, J.G. Robb, I Need a Fella. A Dream to Brunswick, and Bucky's De La Hoya grabs on the backfield. At 30-1 opening quarter. And a Rambling Way up front. Rather, Kawasaki Jan up front. Rambling Way 2nd. Via's Maker 3rd. J.G. Robb in 4th. From 5, I Need a Fella. Bucky's De La Hoya. Then Dream to Brunswick to the 5/8 turn. Kawasaki Jan. Still the pace setter. Rambling Wade 2nd. At 3rd, J.G. Robb from 4, Via's Maker. 101 and 4. Bucky's De La Hoya up in 5. I Need a Fella and Dream to Brunswick. 3/4 up and coming now. And a Kawasaki Jan. Still up front for the lead. 2nd is Rambling Wade. On the far outside, that is Bucky's De La Hoya. The stable turns 2nd and final time now. The Kawasaki Jan, Bucky's De La Hoya. The 2nd on the outside, 3rd in the middle is Rambling Way. 133 and 2 past 3/4 off the top turn. Pointing for home, and Kawasaki Jan brings him on home. Bucky's De La Hoya. 2nd on the outside and challenging. Driving onto the mile. Bucky's De La Hoya looks ahead the best. Judges look. Officially in the winner's circle, 3-year-old, a brown pacing colt by Happy Family from Tita Bell. Owned and trained by Paul McLean, Port Hood. Wayne McLean up driving. Race winning trip. 202 and 4/5. 3-year-old colt. Bucky's De La Hoya. And the cooler in the 8th, donated by Brad Nicholson of Needs in Dominion. Cooler being presented to Wayne McLean and Bucky's De La Hoya. Top of the stretch, entries here in the 9th. Ellsworth Flowers Pace, Westover Iafredi, another Bale. Mighty JR. Calder Hill Jeff, Lockfire Flair, Kushila, Wicked Willow, Scootin' Hussey. Off of the gate and away. and Lingan Bale. And Calder Hill Jeff and Mighty JR head out early into the turn. Lingan Bale from the lead. Calder Hill Jeff second on the outside. Mighty JR is third. Four on the outside, Acushula. From 5, West River Iafrady. Wicked Willow, Scootin' Hussey, and Lockmeyer Falaire to the opening quarter. Calder Hill Jet drives up front down the lead. Second is Lingan Bale. At third, Mighty JR. From 4, West River Iafrady in 5. Kuchela. Is stable turn, Calder Hill Jet. Then another Bale is second, driving third, Mighty JR. From 4 is West River Iafrady. 30 and 4 opening quarter, Calder Hill Jet. Another Bale. And then third, Mighty JR, Wicked Willow. Up 4 on the outside from 5, West River Iafrady in the middle, Acushula. And Scootin' Hussey, Lockmeyer Falaire. To the 5/8 turn now. And Calder Hill Jeff. Still up front down the lead, 102 and 4 at the half, second. Another Bale. Then third is Wicked Willow. From 4, West River Iafrady, and 5, Acushula. Then Mighty JR, Scootin' Hussey, and Lockmeyer Falaire. Stable turn, second and final time. Another Bale to the outside on Calder Hill Jeff, who has the lead. Wicked Willow is third. Up in 4, West River Iafrady. Then Acushula, 134, 2/5 past 3/4. Off the top turn, driving through the lane. Another Bale brings him on home. Wicked Willow is second. Then Calder Hill Jeff and West River Iafrady, but driving to the mile. Oh, another Bale is back on. Judges looking at a win print. Judges looking at a... Owned, trained, and driven by Kevin Bailey in Sydney. New lifetime mark, 206 for Kevin. His second winner on the program. And a trackside cooler presentation. Cooler donated by Ellsworth Flowers. At top of the stretch here on the 10th at Tartan Downs, Porky's Auto Sales Pace for 6:15. Nyanza. R.S. Lewis hustling on. Justico Charlie. Spear Choker, Wounded Sky, Tamer Lane, and Quite a Fighter. Field of 8. Porky's Auto Sales Pace. Down off of the gate away. Justico Charlie. Along with Hustling On and R.S. Lewis. They're all out early. Into the turn now. And R.S. Lewis rolls up front down the lead. Second on the outside, Hustling On. Third at the rail is Nyanza up on the outside. That's Wounded Sky. To the opening quarter now to Wounded Sky. Up to take over the lead. Second, R.S. Lewis driving third. Hustling On from 4, Nyanza. In a 5, Quite a Fighter. Then Justico Charlie. Spear Choker. And Tamer Lane, stable turn opening time, stretched out, single file. The pace setter is Wounded Sky. Opening quarter of 29 and 4. Second, R.S. Lewis. Third, Hustling On. From 4, Nyanza. 5, Quite a Fighter. And Justico Charlie, Spear Choker. And Tamer Lane. Approaching the half mile now. And Wounded Sky, the leader, Nyanza. On the outside here, second, driving third, Quite a Fighter. From 4, R.S. Lewis. Get a 5, Justico Charlie. Then in 6, Hustling On, Spear Choker, and Tamer Lane, half mile, 1 minute, 4/5. Down the backside, 3/4 up and coming now, and Quite a Fighter. Gets in gear on the outside now to take over the lead, driving second. Chustacuchale. And third, Nyanza. From 4, R.S. Lewis at a 5, hustling on. A stable turn, second and final time, and quite a fighter. And Russell McDonald going to work on the front end. Chustacuchale is second on the outside, driving third, Nyanza, 4, R.S. Lewis. 132 past three-quarters off the top turn. Going to drive through the lanes now. And Chustacuchale takes over through mid-stretch. Quite a fighter's coming back on to the mile. Chustacuchale to win it. Quite a fighter second, Nyanza third. And officially from the lower turn, 6-year-old Bay Pacing gelding by Precious Energy from Karen's debut. Owned by, it must have been noon somewhere, stable in Port Hood, trained by D. McDonald. JW Beaten up doing the driving. Race winning trip 202. Here with 6-year-old Chustacuchale. That trackside, cooler presentation to Chustacuchale. And JW Beaton, second winner on the program. Cooler donated by Porky. And Trey's moving on the turn down. Here in the first annual Richie Ellsworth Memorial Pace. The top of the stretch, the first annual Richie Ellsworth Memorial Pace. They go for purse $2,000. And a field of 8, Cashmere Oak, Mr. Weeks, Hillview Fred, Webmaster, Rositas Road, Not So Bad, HP Muba, and Don Mar Paul. They are your starters down off of the gate and away, and Not So Bad, and Cashmere Road. Head out early into the turn. Hillview Fred drives up in 3 from 4. That is Don Mar Paul. Down the backside toward the opening quarter now to Greg Sparling. Sends Not So Bad up front on the lead, driving second, Cashmere Road. Third is Hillview Fred. Up in 4, that is Don Mar Paul. From 5, HP Muba. Head of 6, Mr. Weeks. Rather, Rosina's Road, Mr. Weeks, and then Webmaster drives to the outside from the back of the field. Stable turn first time, and Not So Bad settles down on the front, driving second, Cashmere Road. Hillview Fred is third. Don Mar Paul peaks to the outside in 4, opening quarter of 29 4/5. And Not So Bad brings him on to the half mile, second. Cashmere Oak, first up. On the outside is Don Mar Paul. Heading towards the 5/8 turn now, and Not So Bad, the leader, Don Mar Paul, is second on the outside, driving third, Cashmere Oak. And Not So Bad, still the leader. 1 bet at 1/5. Don Mar Paul second on the outside. Cashmere Oak is third. Hillview Fred up in 4. Rosina's Road, HP Move, a Webmaster, and then Mr. Weeks. 3/4 up and coming now, and Don Mar Paul gets a nose out front of Not So Bad. Cashmere Oak is third, and Hillview Fred. Rosina's Road is going down the rail. Stable turn second and final time, and Not So Bad by a head back out in front. Don Mar Paul is second. Cashmere Oak tips to the outside, goes 3 deep. 130 2/5 past 3/4. The first annual Richie Ellsworth Memorial Pace coming through the lanes now. Don Mar Paul, Cashmere Oak on the outside, but Don Mar Paul is up to win it. Officially from the lower turn, 5-year-old Bay Pacing horse by Brewster Blue Chap, Pam Laham. On the Don Mar Farms, North City, trained by Donald Rankin. Harold Udenup driving his 4th winner on the evening's program. Capturing top honors here in the first annual Richie Ellsworth Memorial Pace. And at trackside, cooler presentation to Don Mar Paul and Harold Uden being presented by Richie Ellsworth's wife, Jenna. At top of the stretch here in the 12th, it's the Nora Halsey Pace. Second half of the late daily double, they go for 600, field of 7. Mystic Colleen, Hillview Ebony, Biggie, Half Shot, Kilcare and Jake, Battling Brook, and Bar Harbor. Outfield of 7. Down off of the gate away to Mystic Colleen, Hillview Ebony. Hit out early. Kilcare and Jake is third, up and forward Bar Harbor. Round 5 on the outside of Battling Brook. And then Biggie, Half Shot down the backside to the opening quarter now at a Hillview Ebony. And pace center second is Mystic Killing. Up third, Kilcare and Jake from 4 Bar Harbor. You get a 5 Biggie and 6 Battling Brook. Trailer is Half Shot. A stable turn first time at Hillview Ebony. Up front driving on the lead second is Mystic Colleen, Bahaba. And tips to the outside third, Kilcare and Jake is 4. And up in 5 Biggie, 30 and 1 opening quarter to the half mile now. And a Hillview Ebony. Up front on the lead, Bahaba is second on the outside, driving third is Mystic Colleen from 4. That is Kilcare and Jake, Biggie up in 5, then Battling Brook and Half Shot. 101 and 4/5 past the half mile up the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming. And Bahaba on the outside. Taking over the lead from Hillview Ebony, driving third Mystic Colleen and 4 Biggie. And Kilcare and Jake were on past 3/4 now. And Bahaba opens it up by 3 on the lead. Second Hillview Ebony, driving third. Kilcare and Jake up in 4. And that is Biggie. 133 4/5 past 3/4, and Bahaba all alone out in front. Biggie is closing second, but Bar Harbor is going to close out the program. Biggie for second, then up third. And Kilcare and Jake. And officially in the winner's circle, 11-year-old being pacing gelding by Radiant Ruler from Southwind Bouquet. By Morgan Dix, Tommy Corbett, and Sydney Cone, trained and driven. Mr. Greg Sparling capturing top honors here in the Nora Halsey Pace. And